Hi guys, Shishi here. I just wanted to go over 5 things that you should know before getting a betta. Number 1, betta, even though in the pet stores they're sold in the little tiny cups you may have, they do not do well in small cups. You need a minimum of a 2.5 gallon tank. And that is to allow them to be able to explore. In the wild, obviously they have countless miles that they can swim through. They do not do well in cups at all. It is not, that's merely surviving, that's not living a awesome life for a fish. Number 2 is that betta need heaters. Again, when people see betta in the little cups with no heaters, they assume that, oh, they can just live in the little cup, no heater. That is very false. Betta live in hot countries. That's where they're found. In Thailand, Singapore. These are areas that are very warm. They are a tropical fish, and therefore they absolutely need heaters, and this will help prevent any sicknesses or illnesses caused by a compromised immune system due to having no heat. And it's just better for them all around. 2.5 gallon tank and a heater, and that is the most basic essentials that the betta needs. The third point that I would like to make about betta is they do not make very good tank mates. Betta are called fighting fish for a reason. Also, betta can, on occasion, obviously there is always an exception to a rule. There are betta that can and will tolerate other fish, but due to their nature as a fighting fish and solitary confinement even in the wild, betta do not like to be with other fish. One of the common fish that I see betta kept with is guppies. Whilst again there are exceptions to the rules, some betta will tolerate other fish, but often guppies are also brightly colored, and a betta may very well see this guppy as a threat, therefore quite potentially attacking the guppies and causing quite significant damage very, very quickly. Also, another point to make with this one would be even a male betta will not even tolerate a female betta, and also the female bettas are just as likely to attack and nip and kill other fish as much as a male is. The fourth thing I think everyone should know is betta do jump and will jump. If your tank conditions are at a point where they believe that it's time to leave the pool, they will actually jump out. And a lot of the times they, a new betta keeper will go in to feed their fish to find it dead on the floor. It is imperative to get a lid for your tank to make sure that your betta does not jump out. Again, this is something that they do in the wild. They're known to be found in puddles, in rice paddies, and obviously water evaporates, and in a hot temperate country, the water will evaporate and betta jump to other puddles in order to survive. So don't be fooled that the beautiful fish with the long flowing fins, it will jump out of the tank. The fifth thing are the betta are predators. And this meaning, obviously, they hunt, they eat mosquito larvae, and basically anything else that comes that is small enough for them to fit in their mouths. And they are quite capable of killing something of their size, other betta, other fish, and, you know, in order to survive, they will eat them, which is why they don't make very good tank mates. So your betta is going to need a varied diet. Pellets, flakes, specifically designed for betta fish, is a good source of everything. They will get everything they need from that. However, I do highly recommend feeding them live foods. There is nothing better than live foods, be it bloodworms or grindle worms, or, you know, even the frozen varieties of brine shrimp on occasion. And just keep their diets varied. You'll find that it will help prolong their lives. It will help keep them healthy and active and looking their best. I cannot stress enough how much diet and water are the two key components to keeping your betta happy and healthy and living as long as it possibly can. And I hope you enjoyed the 5 tips that I've given you today, and keep an eye out for the next 5 things that I think are the most important things to know about betta.